From a blood-soaked crime scene with dual-wielding knives
Hey! Drop your weapon!
to a child killer opening fire on SWAT.
Show me your fucking hands right now. Pull your fucking hand out. I swear to God, pull your.
Who knew these routine calls would turn into absolute carnage? On May 2nd, 2025, in Jacksonville, Florida, officers were dispatched to a residential neighborhood where a fight broke out and had people injured.
Hey, we're on Jillian Court and Rayborn.
Okay, what's going on?
There's like a knife fight going on in the neighborhood right now. There's a guy with a red shirt walking around with a knife. Looks like he's trying to stab someone in a red Camaro.
Okay, and you said Julian, could you spell the other street for me?
Rayborn, A-R-A-B-O-R-N.
Okay. And do you see anything else other than the knife?
No, I can only see a knife.
Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
It looks Hispanic.
And it looks like he's chasing after a red Camaro with the knife?
Yeah, the Camaro's now parked at a house and they're yelling at each other, and it looks like we're standing at a distance, so I can't see if he's throwing the knife at him or just punching.
Okay, so they're like, they're physically punching each other?
Yes.
And the other individual that's punching, are they male, female?
It's a male, also Hispanic, it looks like.
Okay, does anyone look like they need paramedics?
It's possible. I don't know if there's been anyone stabbed or anything, but I did see a knife and I did see some strikes.
Okay, so, and I have to go off a yes or no on the paramedics?
I would say yes to be safe.
Okay. And do you see anyone else near that area?
No.
Officer Zhang was in the area and arrived first on scene. And Officer Zhang heard yelling and ran over to find the crime scene. And this is what he sees.
Hey! Hey! Show me your hand! Hey! Drop your weapon! Hey! Hey! Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
Don't kill him, please! Don't kill him, please!
Was shots fired.
Please don't kill him!
One suspect down. 7-7.
Damn, that happened extremely fast. So what the heck actually happened? See, Officer Zhang is originally dispatched to a fight, possibly between neighbors and somehow involving a red Camaro. The officer was also given a suspect description of a Hispanic male in a red shirt armed with a knife. The suspect was later identified as Norbert Garcia Jr. So Officer Zhang arrives and look, there's a red Camaro with the door wide open. He gets out, hears yelling, and runs over to check it out. What the cop sees is like something out of a movie. You have a Hispanic male in a red shirt with two knives yelling at two victims crouched down on the floor. You could tell by the behavior of the victims that they are in extreme fear for their safety because of the way they're trying to protect themselves with their arms. And to top it off, there is blood splatter all over the white fence, like it's the murder room from Dexter.
The ritual is intoxicating.
The cop is processing this all in real time quickly, and it is a lot to take in. But he does the right thing and he pulls his duty weapon, giving clear commands to Garcia. But Garcia isn't hearing anything. Now here is some extra detail that you probably missed. Did you see Officer Zhang subscribe to Sergeant Panda? Seriously, did you see him move left to right as he got closer? That's because he noticed that as he moved closer to Garcia, his backdrop got pretty crappy. Meaning, if he were to take a shot at Garcia, there would have been a chance that the victims could have been injured if the bullet went all the way through because they were all lined up in a straight line. So moving off to the side gives the officer a clear backstop with no one behind the suspect. Then, when Garcia raised his knives and moved towards the victims, it was clear as day that he was an immediate threat to their safety. So Officer Zhang had no choice but to use lethal force to stop the threat. And officers conducted life-saving measures, but unfortunately, Garcia didn't make it. As of making this video, investigators haven't released any known reason for the initial fight or the relationship between everyone. And Garcia was no stranger to law enforcement. I mean, his criminal history includes 8 arrests for domestic battery, 1 arrest for DUI, and multiple arrests for drug trafficking, narcotic sales, and drug possession. Now stick with me because this next one is every parent's worst nightmare. On March 18th in Toledo, Ohio, Toledo police announced 15-year-old Kimani was missing. Her father, Darnell Jones, spoke to the media the very next day, saying that she called him around midnight on March 17th, scared to be home alone. He claimed he stopped by, stayed for about an hour, and left, but as investigators were looking into this, the timeline wasn't really adding up. By March 21st, the community was out searching for Kimani, and the red flag started flying. Jones was asking his girlfriend some pretty weird things, and then he disappeared. So she tipped off the police. And just 2 days later, prosecutors charged Jones with abduction. And the next day, March 24th, the truth came out. Kimani's body was found in an abandoned house. And according to the investigators, Kimani was kidnapped, assaulted, and murdered by Jones, her father. Now on March 25th, Columbus SWAT officers located Jones and attempted to take him into custody. And then this happened.
Come here, man.
Don't do it.
What's your name?
Kill me.
Dude, show me your fucking hands right now.
Me, bro.
Pull your fucking hand out of your...
Myself.
I swear to God, pull your...
Shots fired. Shots fired. Pass in a second.
Don't fucking move.
Holy butt pucker.
I peed on myself!
What?
I peed on myself! I peed on myself!
Oh, that happened so fast. Them SWAT boys jump out and make contact with Jones. Immediately, you can hear Jones saying, "Kill me," over and over again.
Kill me.
Dude, show me your fucking hands right now.
Me, bro.
That is red flag number 1. Then you see Jones shove his hand into his sweatshirt pocket and deep. That is red flag number 2. I mean, Jones knows what he's doing, and I would immediately be thinking Jones wants the cops to take him out. The first officer sees all of this and retreats to his car, and now this allows the officer just a split hair more reaction time if something were to happen. And little does the officer know that Jones has a pistol pointed directly at him, and he takes the shot. And if you look closely, you can see the strings of Jones' sweatpants fly up when he shoots the cop. The officer, of course, has no choice but to return fire, striking Jones. Now, officers immediately get Jones cuffed and render first aid, and Jones actually survives. Jones has been federally indicted for the kidnapping, SA, and murder of his daughter, and we are waiting the results of this trial. Now, these Jump Out boys did a fantastic job. They sneakily approached Jones, were calm and collected, and reacted to the situation quickly as it unfolded. Now, these are of course just my professional opinions based on my own training experience as a cop. Let me know what you loved or hated so I can make these videos even better. And while these officers were thrust into life and death situations, I would much rather fight these crazies than have to deal with this little predicament.